Should you buy the Google Pixel Stand, a $80 wireless charger? Let's have a look. So I just want to make it aware that I am filming this video entirely with both the Pixel 3 XL, which is being used now, and the Pixel 2 XL, which I'll use in a little bit. No reason in particular, it's just easy. So this is Google's proprietary fast wireless charger for the Pixel 3 XL. I believe it charges them at 10 watts. And one of the common complaints is that it is the only wireless charger that will charge your new devices at 10 watts. You can use an existing 10-watt charger, but for whatever reason, it'll limit the charging rate at less than that. So if you want optimal charging, you have to buy this charger as of now. But Google has announced a partnership with other wireless charging manufacturers that'll have a made for Google sticker on the side or on the corner of some of their chargers, letting you know that it is optimal for your device. So as of now, I believe this is the only one, or one of them, and it is $80. Now, it's not just meant to be used as a wireless charger. It's meant to be stood there, and then basically your phone turns into kind of like a mini Google Home. It'll have photos listed for you of your album, and it can be used as an alarm clock, etc. So I'm just going to open it up real quick. I will be right back. Alright, let's see what's inside. There she is. So that is our wireless charger in all its expensive glory. There's a little cradle here. Very soft. Very soft finish. Your device will be pressed up nicely, snug and cozy. Let's see. I'm digging the orangish salmon finish underneath this. It's a nice two-tone touch, kind of like most of their phones. And you have a handy-dandy Type-C port and a manual and a handy-dandy power adapter and another USB Type-C cable. Alright, I plugged her in. And we are also now filming on the Pixel 2 XL. Here is the 3 XL in front of you. Not pink. It is the best color by far, so please do not do yourself a disservice and get this color for the phone. And also get yourself a Google Fabric case. I will say real quick, I know this is a Pixel Stand review, but please get yourself a Pixel Fabric case because it literally makes the phone easier to use because this power button is huge. It's easier to touch. One thing I don't like though is it's really slippery, so just use two hands and you'll be good. But it's a really nice case. It looks super pretty. The phone's amazing. Please get yourself a Pixel over every other phone. Don't get an iPhone, don't get a Samsung, don't get a Oppo. Please get yourself a Pixel. Anyway, it says we can charge it vertically or horizontally. We are going to go against the norm and do it this way, because why not? And then it should tell us how to set it up. Okay, never mind. We gotta go this way temporarily so I don't have to turn the phone around. Let's see what's going on. So we're gonna connect it to our Google Assistant. So it's saying notifications are gonna be turned off when it's on the stand, and it can wake us up with an alarm and kind of like gradually turn the screen up, gradually brighten it depending on the time. Alright, so let's give it a go. Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 seconds. Alright, then we'll turn it off entirely. Alright, now you get a little bit of a different screen when it's on the stand. You get access to the assistant. You can set a timer, and let's tap this thingy. Tells you about your evening, or your night, your morning, your afternoon. So as you can see, it's charging rapidly using full 10-watt charging. Then after it's been on the stand for a little while, it'll suddenly change to your live photos if you've got that enabled. And show you kind of like a photo gallery on the Pixel Stand. And I would say the phone is pretty well supported too. I mean, obviously if you kind of push it, it'll move around, but otherwise the phone isn't going to fall off. These legs really hold it. And everything about it is very nice. So like build quality is definitely not an issue. The USB cable that comes in it is a Type-C to Type-C, and I measured it up to my height. I'm 6'4", and the cable is about 5 feet, 5 1/4. So I believe it's longer than the cord that comes with the phone, but it's not the longest, it's not the shortest, but nonetheless, build quality is top-notch. If you're an eco-friendly kind of person, I will warn you, there's a ton of packaging, there's a ton of things you have to rip off, both from the stand, the manual, the charger, etc. But let's see if we can make it worth $80 for some people. So if you go into connected devices, so that how I got here is I swiped down and I accessed settings and then connected devices. And this is kind of like where you'll find your normal Bluetooth devices, but right now it's treating the Pixel stand as a connected device. So we're going to hit settings right there. And you can kind of manipulate it. So if you don't want it to turn off do not disturb when it's docked, you can just tap that little checkbox. I don't really care. I think it's a nice thing to kind of like be able to put your phone away and enjoy the rest of your life. So when it's on the stand, I'm away from my phone. Screen off when dark. So I guess when you turn the lights off in your bedroom, do you want the screen to turn off? I would say yes, so my phone doesn't bother me. Photo frame, let's see how it is. So you can select specific albums that you want kind of displayed on the Pixel stand as it's charging, or you just turn that off if you don't care. And then you can also have an alarm where, like it says, gradually light up the screen 15 minutes before your alarms, kind of to ease you into the day or the morning. And you can choose what alarms are eligible for the sunrise alarm. So like if I put an alarm at 4:45, it would not kind of gradually dim into the day, into the morning. But if I set my alarm for 5:15, starting at 5 a.m. like this, it would gradually turn up the screen, turn up the brightness on the screen, and ease me into the morning. Especially if the room is dark. If you have a really bright room, I don't think this matters at all. But if you're entirely dark and maybe you don't have any windows or you have your shades closed, this will make a difference. Like it'll actually brighten up the room for you and ease you to your day. So again, I'm going to shut it off. It's saying it's charging rapidly, and then in a second it'll change to accommodate your new Pixel stand. So this kind of user interface is not displayed normally. It's only displayed when you have it on the Pixel stand. So if I take it off, it's gone. And then put it back on. Bada bing. Alright, and you can do the same thing again, laying the phone down horizontally. It'll change in just a second. And there you go. So the user interface is designed for you to use vertically, but if you want to charge the phone horizontally for whatever reason, you can. But it does look nicer and more symmetrical if you do it this way. It's just more elegant. I guess if you had a white phone, it would match with the white stand, but regardless, the pink is obviously the best color, so that's the one you should go with if you get yourself a Pixel 3 or a 3 XL. But I'll do a review on that in another video. Alright, so the whole point behind this thing is to prove whether or not this stand is worth $80. And my answer to that question is twofold. Yes and no. That might be a pretty cop-out answer, but let me tell you why I think that. Right? As merely a wireless charger, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth $80 in terms of what it gives you to just charge your phone. Now, it's one of the better wireless chargers. It charges at 10 watts, so it rapidly charges your phone. It's a stand-up wireless charger, so I mean, I think Samsung was selling one of theirs for like 60 or 70 bucks just for the fact that it's a stand. So I mean, you're kind of paying like that Apple tax or that premium brand tax for that bit because it's a stood-up wireless charger. Now, what's cool about the Pixel stand comparatively is that it does more than just wirelessly charge your phone. It turns your phone into like a little Google Home Mini. You have this handy-dandy user interface specifically for the Pixel 3 or the 3 XL. Furthermore, when it's on the stand, sometimes your phone will just kind of turn into a digital picture frame if you like that feature. Also, you have sunrise alarm, which can basically allow the phone to brighten the screen so you can kind of like light up your room before you wake up or as you wake up to kind of ease you into the upcoming day. So it's not just a wireless charger. If you're looking at it as just a wireless charger, no, the Pixel stand is absolutely not worth it. Do not buy it. Please do not do that to yourself and don't waste your $80. Now, if you want the full Google experience, if you see value in the sunrise alarm or the digital photo frame feature, or really if you just like the design or you just want to spend some money, yeah, get the Pixel stand. I think it is worth it if you're going to use the features that are not merely wireless charging. So to reiterate, again, if you think you'll use sunrise alarm, if you like the prospect of that feature, if you like the prospect of allowing your phone to essentially turn into a digital picture frame, or if you merely like the design, if you like Google, if you don't know what to do with your money and don't want to invest it in stocks or put it in a savings account, buy the Pixel stand. But no, to be serious, I think yes and no is a valid answer because
I see two different kinds of people buying this. I see some people just buying this for the fact that they can wirelessly charge their new phones, and then I see other people potentially buying this because they want to use certain features like the sunrise alarm or the photo frame feature, or they want their phone to look really good in their room, that kind of thing. So really it's up to you. Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as just using this as a wireless charger? If so, would you spend $80 on a pure wireless charger? That's really it. Otherwise, if you see value in the sunrise alarm feature or the live photos feature, and you like the prospect of wireless charging, absolutely worth $80. I would say absolutely, 100%. But yeah, other than that, this thing is solid. It charges your phone quickly, it's reliable, you know it's going to last you. It looks good, it's made by Google, it feels really good. It gets people not talking about that damn notch for once. And yeah, oh look, sponsorship money from Google.